Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. I'd like to preface today's video with, I want you to just dislike the video for no particular reason other than I just want to be different. It ends about there. And I'm also going to be showcasing some Beyblades that, you wouldn't normally see a Beytuber really use. Making a video on like some video, some of these Beyblades that you don't really get a lot of love, a lot of weird combos, such as Achilles Blitz Unite. This Unite is actually that one with the really good spring from Dronzer. My boy Cyclops, 2 Hasbro Turbo Wedge, and then we have a Takaratomi Zillion Zeus God Edition, 4, and then Quest, Domities. It's gonna be Domities 3 Hasbro Jarya, Jarya 12, and Hyper Survive. So this is going to be like a more damaging Beyblade. He's going to be doing some damage with the 12 disc. And then we have Sword Dragon, 7 Destroy. So just your standard attack type. And Kronos. And that's going to be Kronos. I don't know what the disc is. 6 Cross. And I have no clue what this tip is. Comment what this tip is. I don't really know. Came on that Fafnir. And a disc, not a disc, a frame thrower. It's going to be Kerbeus Atomic, and is going to be the super light disc along with a regular old cross. So the stadium we're going to be using today is the Stamina Stadium. So this stadium is really geared towards stamina types, and it's not really favored by hyper agile attack types due to the fact that attack types tend to ring themselves out, and a ring out isn't like a common ring out isn't really possible in this, or really statistically likely to happen. But it has these little grooves in here to throw off attack types. It's super flat to throw off attack types. Yeah, so this is very stamina type geared. Let's get right on the video. This stadium has a ridiculous amount of static, but let's see who's going up against who. Alright. I got Domities versus Kerbeus. So Kerbeus is using Atomic, and Atomic is free spinning all over. So I'm seeing a lot of these grooves right here are real big pain. So I think Kerbeus could do pretty well, but he is going to have to out stamina Domities, which might not really happen. I'll try to launch Kerbeus a little bit harder than one normally would. Oh, hey, he does out-stamina him, though. And this disc I made is actually to increase burst resistance. Okay, Domities had a really good pattern going, but he lost it due to his running into the grooves in the ring. Looking like Domities could pull out with a stamina finish here. He is losing stamina touching those grooves, though. That's going to be Domities, 1 point. This is a first to 2, by the way. Bursts are 1 point. Go shoot. And go shoot. Now, Domities is also using triple, which is going to lower his stamina. Both Beyblades are starting to show. Two points! Kerbeus moving on. Gonna put Domities over here. Kerbeus. Alright, Kerbeus is moving on. Who's going up next? Oh, feel some big boys. It's going to be Sword Dragon versus Jarya. Jarya doesn't have a lot of stamina. Even though he does have the survive. Oh, he's definitely not going to have a lot of stamina like that. I'm seeing Jarya bursting here. I'm feeling it. He's pretty light and pretty bouncy, and Sword Dragon just fell off my launcher. Oh, Sword Dragon. It's going to be 1 point. Sword Dragon. I'm going to launch Sword Dragon first. Big hits. Oh, Jarya is seriously off balance. That's weird. I don't remember Jarya being this off balance, but I guess he is. That is going to be 2 points. Sword Dragon. Sword Dragon moving on. Sword Dragon halfway to bursting, hey. Alright, our next two Beyblades are going to be Zeus versus Cyclops. Cyclops is going to have a really good time with those, I forgot the quest driver just kind of sticks you there. Uh-oh. Looking like the heat of the day is kind of loosening up that rubber. And he scrapes out. There goes Zillion Zeus. This here metal on the side could help him with those ridges. Go shoot. Go shoot. Oh, first contact. And there goes Zeus. He's starting to wane and lean. And scrape out. Oh, did not scrape out. Got 2 hits in at the very end. That's going to be Zeus out. I was really hoping to see a lot more out of Zeus. And that means we have left Achilles and Kronos. So Achilles has a plastic bottom but rubber side, so those ridges are going to do something different to him. Alright. Go shoot. I really like how Kronos moves in this stadium. Oh! A burst finish. Now remember, bursts are 1 point. Oh, Kronos was incredibly close to bursting as well. Go shoot. Ah, Achilles is losing a lot of stamina. Oh, but Kronos could be too. Yes, Kronos has lost a lot of stamina, but not as much as Achilles. That is going to be Achilles out of here. I was really hoping we could see an underdog Achilles, but it just didn't happen. Kronos moving on. Alright. Let's see. Going into the semi-final round. And we're looking at who's going to be battling who. I can feel Kronos, but I can't feel anybody else. These are our finalists. It's going to be Kerbeus versus Cyclops and Sword Dragon versus Kronos. Going to go Sword Dragon first. And this is a first to 3. Burst will count as 2 points. Go shoot. Go shoot. Oh, that was not a good launch on Kronos, but we're seeing a lot of good attacks out of him. Neither of these Beyblades have exactly well-rounded burst resistance is what takes them out, though. I was about to say neither of these Beyblades have really well-rounded stamina, but that is going to be 2 points for Kronos. Kronos halfway to bursting. Go shoot. And go shoot. Ah, once again, not a really good launch, but still getting some good attacks in. Those ridges aren't really affecting Kronos. And that is going to be Kronos victory. Sword Dragon halfway to bursting. Hey. As well as Kronos. No. Kronos actually take just a very little bit of damage. Kronos is moving down to the finals. Alright. Go shoot. Go shoot. We're going to see a lot of tiny little attacks. It's going to come down to stamina. And Cyclops is not looking too hot. Cyclops could switch to turbo without an amount of agility. He could wind up ringing out of the stadium. That's going to be 1 point for Kerbeus. Kerbeus got a really good launch. Both Beyblades got really good launches. They seem to be pretty equal, but we know the atomic driver can pull out some crazy life after death. Oh, man. Cyclops is looking me dead in the eye. What you call it? So with that, I want to say that was very Cyclops leaning, but right as Kerbeus went out, he did hit Cyclops, which stopped him. So I'm going to call that an even match. No points awarded. Not an even match, a double stamina finish. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh, well now I'm embarrassed. Go shoot. Oh no. Okay. Go shoot. Go shoot. It's sitting at Kerbeus, 1 point. Cyclops is coming into contact with that ridge. It's anyone's game. But then there's Atomic with that life after death. That is going to be 2 points, Kerbeus. Cyclops is going to have to risk it. He's going in turbo mode. Oh. That was the smoothest pickup I've ever had in my life. Except for when I picked up your mom. Way! Oh, that was a very bad launch. I can't exactly hit on your mother and launch a Beyblade at the same time. Very bad launch on Cyclops, but he does get a bit of an agility boost. No, this is an incredibly slick stadium, apparently. Kerbeus has seen a lot more stamina loss, but definitely not as much as Cyclops. He risked it and did not come out on top. Just like Las Vegas. This is a first to 5. Bursts are 2 points. Go shoot. Go shoot. Kerbeus hit the walls quite a bit. Kronos has an incredible amount of attack power. He is in balance mode, by the way. That's going to be 1 point. Kronos. Go shoot. Go shoot. Now Kerbeus is on the attack. Both Beyblades are wobbling pretty hard. That is going to be 2 points Kronos. Kerbeus was 2 clicks. Kronos had taken no damage. Both Beyblades got really good launches. Big attack right off the bat. We could see a burst this match. Kronos is really starting to wane. Oh, but he's still throwing Kerbeus around. That is 1 point Kerbeus, 2 points Kronos. Kerbeus was 1 click. You gotta love it when your Beyblade gets stuck on your launcher. Go shoot. Go shoot. Both are hitting the wall quite hard. Oh! But Kronos was simply building up power and speed and positioning to throw Kerbeus out of the stadium. Could we be seeing Killer Kronos? All right. Three points. Go shoot. Go shoot. Kerbeus got a really good launch. Oh! Could this be same as last time? Kronos has lost a lot of stamina. Kerbeus is falling behind though. That is going to be Kronos 4 points. Wow. Kerbeus with 1 click. We're looking at 4-2 or 4-3. Oh. Me launch bad. Oh, that was a bad launch also. That was a really good launch. Kronos makes first attack. It's like a Newton's cradle of Beyblades. That's gonna be Kronos 5 points. We could have a new killer on the channel. Kronos is the winner. Could we see Killer Kronos? Tune in next time. Also, make sure to dislike the video and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Frog quality.